Thank y'all for tuning back in. It's your boy PBK9's giving you that dog news the way I always do, fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. So tune in today. We talking red light therapy and what makes the value on a dog. Tune in.
Okay.
If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, don't you still amaze me? If I find my way home, yeah. If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy?
First thing I want to say, man, it seems to be a big problem these days, and it's coming back to the head. Maybe it never left, but it's coming back to the head that rub down is becoming a problem. It's like it's becoming the topic of discussion. So, pretty much my thing and my opinion on it is one way to cut all that down is I'm gonna give my opinion on a few ways to do it. But one way to cut all that down is whenever, y'all agree on the hunt, somebody gotta buy a new set of trousers. Two sets of trousers should be bought that day, open out the pack at the same time for both dog men to put on before they go out in the woods. 2 sets of brand new sets of trousers. And that'll kill that as far as the clothes wise, because people get slick, rub their stuff all on their clothes, and you do all that washing, and it make no difference to wash him when you ain't washed the man with the chemical down clothes on. You know what I'm saying? So 2 sets of a brand new set of trousers, unopened, still in the plastic already. Still in the plastic. And truthfully, these folks so sneaky these days, a person from each party need to go to the store at the same time, buy them trousers, tie them up in the bag, and keep them somewhere separate, but brand new sets of trousers, because you can't trust nobody these days. Now, the second point is, stop putting all that money and all that, that price so high. You putting the price so high that nobody don't care if they got to cheat to win. You know what I'm saying? Take that thing back down. Take that thing back down to where it's about the bulldog and not about taking that dollar home. Because you talking about taking 50,000, 100,000. Man, nobody ain't worrying about whether they did it fair or not, or whether they did it this way or not. All they worried about was bringing that bread home. So if you want to kill all the cheating, take all that price gouging back down. All the price gouging, trying to scare people off, this and that, take all that back down. You know what I'm saying? To the working man price. It is what it is. And then you ain't got no reason to cheat. Alright, and another thing, for people who do a lot of exercising with their dogs, or their dogs may have arthritis, or their dogs may have, just to tighten, loosen up their muscles. Especially when you do a lot of exercises and stuff like that. This is one thing that'll help your dog. Red light therapy. Red light therapy will help, ease your dog muscles, help heal the muscles and stuff like that, help heal other things inside of your dog, joints and all different things. It's not as strong as a laser, but it does the same thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's way more gentler to your dog tissue than a laser. It promotes healing in your dog muscle tissue. Red light therapy. So if you might be interested in that, check in on that. See, that red light helps the body heal itself. You know what I'm saying? It helps the body heal itself. So when your dog laying around or just relaxing after a good workout, or, if you feel like you see something wrong, take that red light and massage it. Let it massage in the skin. And get the instructions. It'll tell you how to use it. You can get the big machine or you can get the small handheld joint, So do a little research on it. Check it out. My next question is, when are we going to see any more rum dogs? Have all the rum dogs just stopped? You know what I'm saying? What's up with all the up-to-date rum dogs? I want to know who is the best producer in America today. The best producing bulldog in America today. Like, are all the rum dogs are just the old things? Like, if that's the case, the rum word, we might as well just, don't even consider that with our dogs. Like, who are the up-to-date rum dogs? We ain't talking about Yellow Jeep, Frisco and all them, you know what I'm saying? That been from 20 years ago. They've been off the rum list. If you ask me, it should have been dogs ahead of them on the rum list. New dogs, modern day dogs, you know what I'm saying, on the rum list. Now this Red Boy Jocko, Heavy Jocko, Red Boy with Heavy Jocko, however you want to call it. Red Boy Jocko, heavy on the Jocko side. This been working for years. This been working for years. So when something working, you don't gotta change it up. Just cause the next man can't get it to work for them, it is what it is. Like I said before, I ain't just start buying these lines, I ain't just stuck on this one line or none of that. I done spent thousands of dollars on different lines. I like to save my money, and I don't like to lose, like I said before. You know what I'm saying? Spent thousands and thousands on this line, that line, this line, that line, this line, that line, this line, and that line. I might be got the bull jive lines when it come to getting this good niggerino dog. I might be got a bull jive niggerino dog. When it came to getting this dog, I might be didn't get the good one off this gas and stuff. You know what I'm saying? This other brother over here might be got a grand champion off that stuff. That's why you really can't go off what one man say when it comes to dogs. You just got to judge for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And figure out. You got to have that limit. Like I heard a brother say before, a lot of brothers don't got that limit, so they don't know what's what. That's another true statement. You got to set that bar. For me, Sambo set the bar high for dogs that probably will never reach the bar ever again. You know what I'm saying? But I seen that bar side, so I know what it takes. You know what I'm saying? What kind of dog it takes to reach them limits, to reach that status. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta see that, because if you don't, then you might buy something that ain't worth a hill of beans, but because you ain't got no bar salt already. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that bar salt, like the brother said. You gotta have that bar salt. Now, one of the biggest things I agree with my brothers on all them YouTube pages out here with the dog news, dog different things, dog news, dog politics. The thing I agree with you guys with the most is that old school paper peddling. Man, it's just so outrageous. I believe, just like you guys say, man. Just like you guys say, some of them dogs like Zebo and all them other dogs, it's chances them dogs, I believe, like, it's not even off them pedigrees, man. Like you say, they're not producing nothing. You breed this champion with this champion, they're not producing nothing. It's chances half them dogs is not even off who they say they is off. You know what I'm saying? And I know from my end of town, the Red Boy story, I know how that go. So we just talking about the Red Boy dog. Now everybody who got, their little own stories about their famous dogs or whatever, everybody's story probably go back to some paper peddling or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I really agree with y'all boys on that. The paper peddling been going down. You know what I'm saying? Half of us don't got dogs who we think they off of. So that's why the main key, the main factor, the main thing for the dog game today is to worry about what you got on your yard. Okay, it's cool to have a good pedigree and all that. You know what I'm saying? But worry about the dog on your yard, what the dog on your yard producing. Is the dog quality enough to even state? You know what I'm saying? What he producing, what can he make? You know what I'm saying? Because worry about all that other stuff. We just going to be chasing dreams, chasing emptying your pockets for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Doing this, doing that, when half that stuff ain't even real. What if you find out when you get 60, 70 years old that you spent $50,000, $100,000 chasing Red Boy dogs all your career, and you find out Red Boy, wasn't off of what he said he was off of, and they had proof of it, came to the table, and you found out he wasn't off of what he said he was off, but you chased and spent damn near $100,000 on dogs all your career. How you gonna feel? So work with what you got, man. Work with what you got. If you feel like you gotta set yourself a bar, that's really what it's all about, setting them bars. Once you got a bar set, you know where to find the good shit from. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got that bar set, then you just gonna be spending some more and spending some more until you get that bar set. You know what I'm saying? You might get a bar set quick with a good dog. You might, tell them what bloodline the dog might be. But the bar because the dog might be a phenomenal dog, and he might set the bar high quick. And that's good. That's good. Because if he set the bar super high for you quick, then that makes it easy for you to weave out the bullshit dogs that somebody try to sell you in the future. They try to sell you this, sell you this, sell you that because you might be younger, or they might be thinking you greener in the game or something like that. But you done seen a high quality dog. You done seen a high quality dog, so they can't push that shit on you any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's how I do. Oh, that's what. Oh, this and that. Oh, I done seen all that before. It's cool. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go, man. Set you a bar for it. Once you get that bar inside, like the brother said, once you get that bar inside, then, you know what I'm saying, you can easily weed out the ones you need to keep or the ones you don't need to keep. Like, I don't get impressed when I see some people talk about certain dogs because I know what Sambo bar was. You know what I'm saying? I know what the bar side for him is. So I sit back and I look and I watch dogs, different dogs, and I look at their little hunts or whatever, and I be like, all right, they impressed off that, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because the things that I seen, you know, my bars are side high. You know, even under Sambo, when I seen dogs, great dogs under him that went on his bar, they still side high bars. You know what I'm saying? That you gotta set yourself some standards, some bars. Now some dog men may say Mr. Chambers had crooked ways. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I'm too young to worry about all that. You know, I'm 42. Like I said before, I got in the dog game, it was the mid-90s, as far as when I started getting the good dogs, mid-90s, okay? I can't be worried about what Mr. Chambers did as far as, you know, his being truthful or his fuckery back in them days. You know what I'm saying? Because if I do, I'm just going to wreck my brain and drive myself crazy. I got to just hope that it is what it is on the pedigree, and it is what it is. And like I said before, it's all about the dog that's on that chain that you feeding today. The dog that you got to feed today, that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? That paper is just good to have. It's good. But at the end of the day, it's about that one you got on that chain. And one thing I'm going to say is, if you put your dog in some type of workout program, if at the end of that program, when it's time to go out and show that dog, if you don't feel that feeling inside, then you didn't do something right. You're going to feel that feeling inside. I don't care how much you know the game. That feeling inside is that, like, it's on now. It's all the work is on now. You know what I'm saying? That feeling is like a feeling you can't describe. You don't get it from nothing else. You know what I'm saying? It's from the work that you put in, and you know it's all coming to a head right now. It's all coming to a head, and it's like anxiety. You know what I'm saying? You ready. You know, it's just different, man. You know what I'm saying? It's different. If you don't feel that feeling, you probably ain't put that work in the way you're supposed to put that work in. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with feeling nervous. Everybody get nervous time to time. You know what I'm saying? But when you put your all into it, that's all you got to worry about. You want to win, man, you got to stop being basic. You got to stop doing average stuff that average people do, that everybody doing the same things. You got to make your dog stand out from the rest. You know what I'm saying? You got to make them stand out from the rest. And that goes with anything as far as YouTube or out there in the working field or whatever. You got to make your dog stand out from the rest. You know what I'm saying? You got to. But I ain't going to keep y'all too long, man. Thank y'all for subscribing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. I need y'all to go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button as well when the video, and hit them little bells beside the subscribe button as well. So when I drop videos, you'll get the alert every single time. You know what I'm saying? Comment at the bottom. You know, I'm rocking with you. It's your boy PBK giving you that dog news. You know, all the bulldogs out there keep bulldogging, from the pit bull, from the bullet gang, pocket bull, XL, standards. All the bulldoggers keep bulldogging. It's your boy PBK9 giving you that dog news, and I'm about to.